All right, so this is a rematch. We've seen you on the channel before a year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago.
Okay, you did get the best of me.
Okay.
What do you remember about that match?
Not much.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Would you care to know that I've lost like numerous sleepless nights over that match?
Is this the match that you had a lot of match points?
Yeah.
And then saved some match point. I do remember this. I do
It's a good
remember
match.
that.
Go check it out, upper right-hand corner. You're not going to want to miss that one.
That was at Battery Park.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Yeah.
And then you are USTA 5-0 as of
Recently
now?
5-0.
Okay, because
Yeah.
you did go to nationals in Arizona
In the 4.5 league.
and brought back a bronze medal.
Yeah.
So you are now
Back to
5-0.
bronze.
Okay,
Yeah.
good stuff. Like and subscribe. Enjoy the battle.
Awesome.
Here we go.
So here we go, opening point in this beautiful club, indoor clay. What a privilege to get out here and have another crack at Lady Buccaneer after so many years of languish thinking about that fat L that she dealt me that fateful summer day. A shot at vengeance. Will it be vindication or humiliation? We'll find out in due time. And how's that for an opening point? Bizarre, to say the least. My only regret is that shank in the middle of it. Not the cleanest of hitting, but entertaining nonetheless, and definitely indicative of what's in store today. A couple backies there. That's nice to see. Slicing it into the net, and 15-30. Awkward little return there, but nonetheless pushing her back, taking that on the rise. Aggression early. I know she loves that move. Oh my goodness, speaking of aggression, she turns the tables on me. That is nice. And she does what she can to avoid touching the net. Another fun point there. I'm all over it in the end to put her in a double break point situation, but she gets out of it with ease. A couple of powerful serves from the lady there. And yeah, that'll do some damage when you're looking at some break points. In the end, though, it's add in, and I get caught in two minds. Couldn't decide whether to run around it or stick with the backhand, and it's an awkward slice that cost me the game. I don't know whether to be encouraged or discouraged. I had break point opportunities. Probably should have come away with that opening game, but at least I can say that, you know, I'm getting my teeth into her service games early there. And if you saw, it was a 40-love, which eventually turned into a game-to-love scoreline on my service game. So the pendulum of pressure right back on her side, and whew, some more cat and mouse at the net, and I emerged the one with the last laugh that time, even though it was way too close for comfort. Had the open ocean of clay court in front of me, and it kisses the line there, much to my gratitude. Next point, she's still pushing me deep. Couple floating balls, but they're deep on the baseline, and I'm on the back foot. Some nice quality there from her. And I think this game, yeah, it's we're in for a treat as far as the rallies go. I'm pulling the as it whizzes just wide, and it's a love 40. So couple break points in the first game, and now she's got to get out of 3 points in a row as we go toe-to-toe on the forehand cross-court scenario. Slice, and this is kind of sick. It's a change of rhythm. A slice battle ensues out of nowhere as we slow it down. I'm not going to break it, and she does, as I go for the Chapo special, the one-handed jumping backhand, and it went off way better in my head. Terrible. So another big serve. She's got them when she needs them. It's a weapon, and she's relying on it multiple times now early to get out of trouble. Still got one to go. 30, 40, another deep ball as I take it on the half volley, and Nelly, she means business. That was a sick forehand. Absolutely devastating. And she gets this game back to level terms. Will she be able to wiggle free once more? And again, small margins. Unlucky for her as it's just wide. And it's a fourth break point that she has to save. The sixth one of the match. And I'm finally in, and yep, I put my hand in the cookie jar on the top shelf and get it done. The go-ahead break as I have the advantage against Lady Buccaneer. salivating again at the prospect of getting my revenge. Putting her on ice skates. How about that? Going in right back behind her with some feisty forehands of my own. That's nice. And follow up the iron with some silk. Dangerous little touch from the guy. Woo! 30 love. I'm rocking. I'm rolling. I'm out of controlling. And how's that for perfect timing?
Definitely cut that out of the highlights. And if you do see this, at least subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, as soon as I'm touting the quality that I'm bringing this evening, she hits me with a couple moon balls. And I'm the one that looks like junk. And speaking of moon balls, there was another one. Not sure what to do with it. It just catches the outer edge of the line, and the tennis gods have a sense of humor as mine lands as well on the baseline. Totally peculiar point, but it goes my way, luckily. 40-30 S&V, and I get the play to go. She got a racket on it, but she shoves it just long. So I do consolidate the break and build myself a 2-game margin here. Flat, two-handed backhand there. Short slice. And yeah, she's got the go-ahead smash. Or does she? I'm there, and nice little touch there. 15 love. Will it be a third time here where she's put under serious duress? I like these backhands. I'm stretched, but I'm getting them back with a little bit more interest than I have historically. I'm pleased with the backhand wing there. Usually it's a complete liability, but less so these days. And oh my goodness, the head boom, putting an exclamation point on the name of the racket as I get a couple nice forehands there. But she follows it up with up and down, little real estate. We know how difficult that is, but crazy amounts of spin to get that to go. And now it's 40-30. I'm certain she's eager to get over the line here. It's been, again, scenic routes in her first 2 service games. And yeah, another long rally. I'm in. How did I get that to land? That was behind me. And the let's go leaves the lips, rightfully so. Nice little play there. And tug of war, I refuse to let her off the hook easily. But she's got some serious angles and swagger there. And I'm made out to look slow, not easily cutting on this clay. I will say I'm wearing hardcourt shoes. I thought we were going to play on my preferred surface. No excuses being made right now. But I did feel a little bit like on a roller rink as opposed to a tennis court. Just a smidge. Another easy service game. Some nice serves there from coast to coast on that one point. And I'm liking where I'm at. I'm sitting pretty. It's 4-2, still up a break. And I got to say, I'm serving well, which is typically, that's nice. Typically my Achilles heel and downfall. And here I am, gloating to the camera as I'm noting I have 0 double faults in 3 service games and not a single break point faced. But will I jinx it? Did I summon that the ugly head of the double faults? We shall see if he presents himself in due time. That's a fun point. It clipped off the net cord, and that deserved a better finish, man. How did I let that one go wide? I was begging for a more quality end to that point. Again, nice hands. We've seen that one before. And I think I alluded to it. It was forecasted, folks. That was off a let too. That was 3 serves on that one. And it tinks the net cord, and the net says 9. Goodness gracious. 15-30, another banana forehand on the stretch. Slice with angle. And she gets a Leighton Hewitt lob. That's immensely impressive. Woo!
Dude, I couldn't run.
As now with the double fault and that sick lob, it's double break point. Excellent serve to get me on the front foot, and a dainty little finish there. That was delicate. Still 1 to go. I actually would get out of it, but 2 points later, it's a third break point to save, as it is add out. And yeah, she hits me with the moon ball, and I can't help myself taking it on the rise with some aggression, but it cost me as it lands in the doubles alley. That's a nice serve there. Still hanging in it, asking questions. I feel like Lorenzo Musetti, hustling, sick, making her work. And in the end, yeah, forehand slice straight into the bottom of the net. But for a few moments there, I felt amazing. And you know what is not amazing is the double fault demon has latched onto me like a parasite, and that's 3 in a row. Disbelief. What the heck is that? And she adds salt to the open wound with a couple of blistering serves for herself. I'm in a complete tailspin. Spill out everywhere. I can't keep from falling apart. Oh, I wanted this. My intent was flawed from the start. 30 love. She's on a serious rampage right now. I bet if I were to look at the last 10 points, it's about a 9-to-1 ratio. Terrible. It's about to be game to love. I think we get into a little bit of ball striking here. It was, in the end, irrelevant as far as the results of this game goes, but it is nice to see some cool couple slices. Yep. In the end, I do go ahead and get that point, but it's all for naught. And I just still can't get over how well I was doing. It was a 4-2 scoreline. That one goes long. Puts me under pressure and earns that error off my racket. S&V. Nice little angle there. Another high-quality lob. I mean, I can't say enough about her feel. She's got the, what do we want to call it, the Leighton Hewitt lob down to a T, or do we want to call it the Andy Murray lob? Whatever it is, it's highly impressive. And, yeah, the wheels have fallen off the wagon. It was a 4-2 break to the good scenario for the Condor, and she's rattled off 5 games in a row. And, whew, that was my chance to look like $1 million. And I did all the hard work and blew it. Funny little antic there. I do sort of stabilize the ship, but I fear it's too little too late. I get 1 game back in the bag. And yeah, she had that moonballing again, just huge amounts of arch on her shots, excuse me, not sharks, that's disgusting. I made a slip of the tongue last week talking about flatulation when I meant flagellation. Here I go again down that disgusting crash road. Excuse me. But back to the tennis. That's nice, and it brings up match point. I would save that as you look at the scoreline. It's actually break point now, so this is 3 points removed from the one we just saw. And if I can get this point right here, right now, I might be able to make the great escape, snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. But I gotta get over the line here as it's a short slice. And yeah, she smothers it like mango habanero on a wing, for lack of a better analogy there. And now again, I'm hanging by a thread, folks. It's another match point, and I fear the worst is about to come. It's likely the end of the road. The jig is up. I mean, forehand slice, keeping that low. She's got game. What can I say? She refuses to bend to the oppressive patriarchy within tennis. She's here for all the ladies. And even though I saved that one 2 points later, same scenario. It's a third match point, and I'm sitting like a deer in headlights, but I get away with it. 3 saved. All-important deuce in this game. Could I somehow, some way, get away with murder, figuratively speaking? Another forehand slice, that's low, and she's got me running like a puppet on a string. And yep, she's got all the shots, following up with nice touch there. All credit to Lady Buccaneer for the swashbuckling brand of tennis that she brought to the channel today. In the end, it's a 4th match point. nobody gets out of trouble that many times. Subscribe to the channel. Remember that Trashman Tennis, all like the tennis trash.